Now, joining us on the program, Illinois State Representative Ron Stevens is with us, the Assistant Minority Leader. And, Representative, thank you so much, sir, for coming on the program tonight.
My pleasure. How's everybody?
I think, I live in a state where I don't have to register to let the state or anybody else know that I'm a gun owner. So I'm probably doing a lot better than a lot of Illinois gun owners are this evening. I know that there is a lot of concern over this opinion by the state's Attorney General, Lisa Madigan, that the names on the firearm owner's identification card, a card that every legal gun owner in Illinois is required to have, should be public information.
Well, it's a little embarrassing to be from Illinois for many reasons. We've gone through our trials and tribulations with a variety of our elected officials, but this one kind of takes the cake. I mean, if Americans don't understand anything, we should understand that we have a right to bear arms. And that is slightly infringed here in Illinois when we have to register in order to buy them. But you know what? We can live with that. But now Lisa Madigan wants to make sure that we allow those names of gun owners to be published. And that's just ridiculous. We don't agree with her opinion, but in order to help her, I have filed legislation and had it heard this week in front of a Democrat-dominated committee, and my legislation is quite simple. It simply says that the FOI card information is private and shall not be published.
That is pretty simple.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. It's not very complicated, and but the Democrats. Her father, by the way, is the Speaker of the House and the chairman of the Democratic Party for Illinois. So Daddy helped, and he removed one member of the committee that was a Democrat that was for my bill. Surprisingly, didn't show up. And another Democrat who thought he might be for the bill told me later, the third floor got to him. The third floor of our Capitol is where Mike Madigan's office is. The Democratic Party killed our bill in a 5-5 vote this week. We're going to persist. We still think we're right on the issue. We know we're right on the issue. But welcome to my world. Illinois politics run by the Madigan family is not good.
That is, I got to tell you, that is not surprising. I mean, Illinois has a reputation, but it's still so, as you say, it's disappointing. It's bitterly disappointing to hear this. A 5-5 vote. Can the bill be brought up again for another vote, Representative?
We'll have, according to our rules, I have two chances to call the bill in committee. As I said, the first time I called it, we failed in a 5-5 vote. I need 6 affirmative votes to get it out of committee. You know what? Even if you disagree with me, I would hope that you would want this bill to be debated on the House floor to get a full and fair hearing. But I will persist. We're not ready to give up. We're not quitters. If you're a gun owner in Illinois, we learned a long time ago you have to fight for your rights. The city of Chicago has been against us for years. They're like Washington D.C. They ban handguns and they treat us like criminals here, and that's exactly what we'll be going through again. Imagine this: we're going to publish the names of honest gun-owning people. For what purpose, I don't know, but they treat us like criminals. We've done nothing wrong. We're the safest gun owners in the world. Those of us that are legally armed, we're not allowed to conceal and carry here in Illinois. I'm one of only 2 states, but they're treating us like criminals. If you want to help, I hope you'll reach out to your state representative if you're a resident of Illinois. But for the rest of you, if you just look us up on ronstevens.com, it's RONSTEPHENS.com, and help us help honest, law-abiding citizens keep their weapons and keep their name off of a list. How would you like the criminals in your neighborhood to know which households did and didn't have firearms?
Absolutely. And we make this point all the time that when things like this happen, it doesn't just hurt the gun owners, it hurts the non-gun owners too. because all of a sudden the criminal now knows, okay, there is a house where there is an unarmed victim.
Well, if there are three houses on your street, and one of them is a gun owner and is identified, they'll go to his house first, steal his guns, and then hold up the two guys on each side. And it's just wrong.
Yeah.
But it's still America, and we still have rights. And it's not a privilege to own a firearm. It is a right. It is in our Constitution. Our Supreme Courts have affirmed that over and over. But again, I live in Illinois.
Well, Representative, next Thursday, March the 10th, is the Illinois Gun Owners Lobby Day, and I am expecting that there will be thousands of gun owners who will be coming to Springfield. And I've got to think that after this week's news, there hopefully are going to be thousands more who will get off the couch and say, enough is enough. I'm going to go lobby my legislator in support of my right to keep and bear arms without the media alerting the rest of the world to it.
Well, we appreciate your work and your support. I know that you're behind us 100%. You always have been, and we can use your help next week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in Springfield.
Representative, we will have a camera crew there, and again, thank you so much for coming on the program tonight, sir, and look forward to talking to you again soon.
RonStevens.com. Thank you.
Thank you. State Representative Ron Stevens, the assistant minority leader there in Illinois. How about that? Daddy helping out in Illinois. The words of Representative Stevens talking about the Speaker of the House, who just happens to be Attorney General Lisa Madigan's father, twisting some arms to try to get this bill killed in committee.